And now, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the man, Calvin Stovall.
He's energizing.
I'm the man that spreads the word.
He's insightful.
All of you actually represent a point of contact.
He's inspiring.
Can I just keep it real with y'all for 1 second?
He's compelling.
We have to consistently deliver our best.
He's just plain fun. He's the man. A dynamic speaking sensation, Calvin is nationally recognized as the man of customer service. Calvin has helped many organizations take their customer service and client relationships to new heights. He truly understands the importance of having real passion when working in the people business.
I'm your last speaker, so I better do a pretty good job up here. Well, let me tell you something. We got a lot of material to cover, but I got to tell you about this story. I have a great friend of mine. Her name is Elizabeth, and she has an adorable 4-year-old boy. One of the cutest little boys you ever want to see. And she called me the other day to tell me about an experience that she had at a hotel. She said that she was at a hotel, and her little boy was actually standing in the lobby watching the fish swimming around in the pond. They had a little pond there. And a guy walked up with the hotel. He was a maintenance guy, and he's had a small bag in his hand. He walked up to him, introduced himself, and then he looked down at Michael. He said, "Hey, how would you like to help me feed the fish this morning?" No, Michael was so excited. Man, he grabs a bag of fish food, and he starts throwing fish food everywhere but the pond. The fish are splashing. He's laughing. He's having a great time. But it didn't stop there. Later on that afternoon, after a day of shopping, Elizabeth and Michael got back to the room, and they noticed that the message light was blinking on the phone. They called down to the front desk, and they said that they had a package down there. Now, Elizabeth was a little shocked because she wasn't expecting anything. They went down to the lobby, and when they get there, the front desk representative hands her an envelope with Michael's name on it. She peeks inside, smiles, hands it over to Michael, and he pulls out a small bag of fish food and a hotel name tag personalized with his name on it with the position of master fish feeder. She said that Michael was so excited about that name tag that he refused to take it off. She said he was so excited to feel like he was an employee of that hotel. And you know Michael will never forget that experience. But what about his mama? What do you think is going to happen the very next time Elizabeth has to plan a trip for her and her little boy? You know what's going to happen. She's going to think about that experience. She's going to be thinking about that hotel. Better yet, she may even think about that brand. And just like I'm standing here right now sharing that story with you, can you imagine how many people she shared that with? That's what I call fanatically relentless customer service. Fanatically relentless customer service. You know, I love that term because I made it up. But it sounds good. It feels good when it comes off of your tongue. Everybody say fanatically relentless. Fanatically relentless. Great job. And let me tell you what fanatically relentless customer service is. It's one of a kind, over-enthusiastic, unwavering, move like you mean it, customer service. This afternoon, I am going to help turn your guests into screaming, raving, loyal American brand fans. All right? I only have 3 steps to delivering fanatically relentless customer service. Now, there's going to be stuff you got to do under each step. You're not going to get out that easy. But I only have 3 steps, and I'd like to share those with you. First step, move like you mean it. Second step is to anticipate success. Third step, never lose the beat. Now, there's something you're going to find out about me this afternoon, and that is that I love audience participation. So you're not going to get out of here without showing me some love.
A former vice president with Hilton Hotels Corporation and armed with more than 16 years in the hospitality industry, Calvin has the industry knowledge and expertise to educate, engage, and entertain audiences of all sizes. His driven passion is to make sure everyone leaves his presentations understanding that fanatically relentless customer service starts with you.
You do not want to be a one-hit wonder. You've got to keep making hits for your residents time and time and time again. You cannot allow your residents to get your tune out of their minds and, most importantly, out of their hearts. Because no one knows how to achieve, wow, and exceed customer expectations like you do now, right? Right. Right? Oh, okay, I believe you. Now you're going to have to prove it to me because I love audience participation. I need everybody in here to get up off their assets. Come on. How do you achieve wow and exceed customer expectations? The first step. Woo. 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 I'm going again. Yeah. Yeah. Give yourself the round of applause. You can sit down. I don't see you guys as some trendy boy band like the Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, or even the latest American Idol. I see you as being more timeless and consistent, like the Stones, Aerosmith, even Johann Sebastian Bach. But to have the longevity and success of these guys, you can never, ever, ever lose the beat.
Calvin is a member of the National Speakers Association and has energized and motivated audiences nationwide with his high-content, unorthodox, and humorous platform. Audiences will find out how to apply his crackerjack principle and deliver moments of impact for customers every day. Your audience will truly remember his hard-hitting, funny, and real-life approach.
Move like you mean it. If you want to remain profitable and have longevity in this fast-paced, technologically driven, customer-focused world that we live in today, you're going to have to move like you mean it. Let's face it, folks. Today's customers are spoiled, and their expectations have risen quadruple-fold. They want to feel special. They want to be recognized, and they want immediate gratification. They don't want things 15 minutes from now, 10 minutes from now, not even 5. They want everything right now. And you have to ask yourself the question, what else could customers possibly want from us next? What else can we possibly do to make our customers any happier than they should already be? Well, if you haven't figured this out already by now, I'm here to give you a wake-up call this morning. Ring! To survive in today's highly competitive marketplace, you're going to have to move like you mean it, and you got to show your customers the love. The customer experience is becoming the new battleground for competitive advantage, and the successful companies of the future will be the ones that create memorable experiences for their customers as opposed to simply completing transactions. You know why? Because people don't talk about transactions, do they? People talk about experiences, and each and every one of you in this room today play a very, very important part in making that experience come to life. What I want you to understand, and make sure your hotel teams also understand, that first impressions are lasting impressions, and everything counts. How they answer the phone, how quickly they respond to their extended stay guest needs, even their level of professionalism, the cleanliness of their hotels, everything they do is going to leave a positive or negative impression on the guests.
Calvin's got a smile as wide as a yardstick, a wicked gleam in his eye, a heart as big as Texas, and the energy and spark of a rocket. If you're looking for someone other than your typical keynote speaker, then Calvin Stovall is your man. Book Calvin today and take your next meeting or conference to new heights.
DJ, do something for me.